Oh, darling.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
And we're live, guys.
Yay!
So, everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Loudmouth Love. Today, I have 2 special guests. I have my mommy and my sister.
Hey.
So, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I am Marvella, known as Marcy, Charity's mommy.
My name is Jackie, also known as Kodak Jack on social media if you would like to follow me. Okay.
We're going to do that at the end, but thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. My mom has an Instagram, but she really doesn't know it. Are you on there sometimes?
Sometimes, but I guess it's Miss Droopy.
And where you get this Miss Droopy name from? People want to know.
Well, that name came maybe back in 1981 when I pledged the best sorority that there is, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Miss Droopy, number 5.
Go ahead and finish. I know you want to say where you went to school, the year.
Well, I attended Wilberforce University, which is the oldest HBCU. Right now, we're struggling. We need funds. Anyone listening in the audience, please help Wilberforce University.
What was that? That was
Make sure you're talking to Mike, Jackie.
Was that a plead?
Yes, that was a plea.
All right, so then it turned into a telethon for Wilberforce really fast.
So I am advertising the bald head gang. Ladies, if you don't like to be hot during the summer, just chop it off. You know, it'll grow back. I'm never hot now. I used to be out there like a lion just sweating. Now I'm just free.
You should have said, ladies, are you struggling with long hair down your back? Have you ever wanted to change? Get the Jackie cut.
Yeah.
But today, I just wanted to bring you guys on. Thanks for coming. Well, thanks for me coming and traveling to Huntsville to make sure we were on the show. But I just wanted to do a show with you guys because we're so far apart during the year. And I think it would be cool to share some funny stories with the people and just general life things. What do y'all think about that?
Let's go.
Sure.
All right, so I found an article actually, and it was pretty funny. I know a lot of us have some funny things that parents say on the regular. And Jackie, what's the funniest thing mommy ever said?
Ever said like always or just to me?
Just to you, to me, both of us. Just one of those sayings that you just know if you hear it, yeah, mommy talking. Or you can hear it in the back of your head when you're doing stuff.
The funniest thing you have ever said to me was I was at Turkey Thicket after school. We went to play tennis and mommy calls me yelling, "Where are you at? What you doing?" Da, 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 da. And I'm like, y'all listen to this. So I put it on speaker. Only the next day you hear in the background is, I don't know what you doing out here in these streets. And we all just looked at each other like, what streets? Like, we're playing tennis. And that was probably the funniest thing you've ever said to me. Like, we was so weak. We was just like, which streets? Like, who's in the streets?
You really thought your daughter was out here in these streets, mommy?
Sure. I mean, they're high schoolers. I mean, what else are they doing? Are they really playing tennis?
We were really playing tennis.
So what's one of the funniest things that you could remember saying to us? What's the normal saying? You probably just said something today yelling at us. And by the way, guys, this is Mother's Day that we're recording. Mother's Day 2019.
Yes. I am not sure. There's a lot of funny things. There's a lot of things I say on the regular. One is, you're not 15 anymore. You're 16, and you should know how to do that.
Literally, it'll be your 16th birthday. She don't give you a break. And where does that normally come from? Just you feel like we're acting like kids or something?
Because some things you learn with time, and I just get tired of telling you the same things over and over again. It needs to stick.
That's true. So, what before we go through this list, what are some things that, like, what are one of the top things that all Black moms have ever said? Because I found a list on Blavity's website that is 21 Black mama sayings that we all grew up hearing. So, what's one off the top of the dome you heard somebody else's mother say, Jackie?
Well, can I interject and say one would be?
Thank you, because I was going to say come
get
back.
in the house before the lights come on. Outside.
Okay, I saw that on the list when I was looking. What about you, Jackie?
I really don't know.
I think my favorite, I ain't one of your little friends. Now, I ain't one of your little friends. That, I think everybody's mother has said that one. But we're going to go through the list. So number 1 is, I'm not one of your little friends. So it says, Black mamas love reminding you that they're always the mama and you're not their friends. But I feel like me and my mom are pretty cool when she wants to be cool.
That's funny.
Sure, when Charity's not trying to be the boss.
I mean, I am a Leo, so I think we're supposed to run things.
I don't know too much about. I don't know much about zodiac signs. That shit never. Oh, excuse me. Never meant anything to me. I mean, a zodiac sign cannot determine a person.
I disagree very much, but Leos definitely were not meant to lead.
But the lions run the jungle.
And they also die in the jungle.
We can step on a scorpion now.
No, you can't.
All right, so the number 2 is, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? You heard that one? I don't think
It's
Mommy
so
ever used to
funny
use that
because, Justin, you actually just asked me that question, like, who is Boo Boo the Fool? And I said, obviously a clown. And then I saw the post yesterday and I meant to show it to you. I thought that was funny.
So just everybody that's not seeing what we're seeing, she's referencing her boyfriend, Justin. Say hello, Justin, from a distance.
Hello, what's up?
So I've heard Boo Boo the Fool plenty of times. I've even heard it in regular conversations where it's just like your friends are like, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? It's really like, do I look like a clown? Like, do I look like a joke to you?
But really, who is he?
So we're gonna put what is it, APV? When they be like, we're gonna put an APV out for such. Is that what it is?
What, on Boo Boo the Fool?
Yeah, we don't know who he is, what he look like.
You don't need to know what it is. Just don't be Boo Boo the damn fool.
Sorry, the next one is a hard head makes a soft behind. Can you explain that one to me, Mommy? Because like, how does my head correlate with my behind?
You gotta listen. And when you don't listen, your ass get whooped up. Your butt gets beat. So you gotta listen. A hard head makes a soft behind. That's just what it means.
You want to say ass.
Unless you're too quick. Oh.
You think you can run all the time?
Hey, I remember all the times when I was about to get a soft behind, I guess. Remember
I
on
don't
Oakwood,
think I
that
was
bathroom?
born at that time.
You said what?
I don't think I was born at that time.
No, on Oakwood, when I would run and lock the bathroom and I just sit there with the radio. My mother over here. She's over here nodding like, yep. Because I had no time to, get caught up in getting a whoop. I remember once I sat in there for about 30 minutes. I just knew I was not about to get caught.
I guess this is how you know I've spent way too much time at Ree's house and not my own, because I was not there for that.
I used to hide in that bathroom and like try to escape. I remember once she said, yeah, you thought it was over, huh? Because her bathroom was the bathroom was right next to your door and you swooped out the side. You remember that? You remember, Mommy? Yeah. That was so funny to me. So,
can I say one real crazy time though?
Yeah, go ahead.
What about the 4th of July? When Charity had to record her project for school. And I was outside in the rain.
Wet t-shirt.
Barbecuing.
Barbecuing.
I'm out the window recording. Is she out there? Wet t-shirt, wet booty, wet booty. Sorry about that, Mr. Moore.
Oh my goodness.
I still have that DVD somewhere. I'm gonna have to make it digital and put it on Instagram or something. Like that was funny. I've
Oakwood
always
was the
been in the
days.
film, as you see. What you saying, Jackie?
No, I was just saying that was the days. Oakwood.
Yeah, Oakwood Street. I want to talk about that. Like, what was your favorite moment living on Oakwood?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
The night that we pulled out all the fireworks before the 4th of July and let them off, where on the 4th of July, I had to drive 3 hours to get more fireworks.
I do remember that you and Hope was outside. Like, just the background, as y'all know, I'm from Southeast. And when we first moved to Southeast from when we lived in Northeast, which I really don't remember that time, we moved to Oakwood, which is around MLK and DC. And this is like where I feel like me and Jackie got a lot of our childhood memories. Do you agree? It was just fun. We was outside
Definitely.
all the time. And 4th of July around there was like an event. Like everybody pulled out the stops. I remember we used to shoot the Roman candles through the alley to the people that lived around Newcomb. It was like a little mini war zone. Like it was a good time. Like,
Smoke so thick you couldn't see. I mean, that's for fireworks. It was just smoked out for like hours. It was
looked like a
just
Snoop
crazy.
concert. Like I feel like if you come to DC on the 4th of July, just be prepared to put on your high beams to drive through the streets because you can't see anything. Like it's crazy. What about you, Jackie? What's one of your memories?
So many. I mean, it was always just fun. Like when the power went out, we played hide and go seek in the building. We knew everybody around there. Like it was just a big family. We go from apartment to apartment playing games, like just outside all night, sitting outside on the steps, talking literally about nothing or playing or having dance competitions and racing and playing music. I don't know. It was just fun.
I think really like the best part about living on Oakwood was going to Miss Terry's house.
Of course.
Because like it was always something to do, and it was like all our friends was over there. So yeah, that was a good time. But like
made some money.
You said you made some money?
Yeah.
In the dance contest. And don't let her not win. She'd be mad the whole next day. And then the people that would do the dance contest, there were a group of people that would play cards. And they would come outside and set the table up. And as they're getting all juiced up, they bring the kids over for a little dance contest. Well, Miss Jackie thought she was the best dancer going. And when she would lose, she would have big attitude. Like, I know Jalea did not dance better than me. And the next day, they would have another dance contest. And she was the winner. And then she would be all happy and go lucky.
Because
$20 I think they would give y'all. Y'all was like 8 years old.
Yes, and that $20 went to the candy lady. Like, do you know how many hot sausages and pickled eggs and seeds I done had from that $20? Like, faithfully getting ice cream from the ice cream truck with that $20. Like,
remember the ice
on a
cream
hot
truck used to
day.
sell diapers?
Oh wow!
It had diapers
and hot
packs of
chili
cigarettes.
fries, and they had everything.
Yes.
Nacho and cheese
They even
fries.
was selling chicken, but that was kind of towards the end when they were starting to fall off. But we
they
ain't gonna
had to
talk
do
about that.
something Man, if they would have pulled out some lemon pepper.
But no, for real. I mean, I'm sorry. I was the best at everything. I even beat Deja in a hula hoop contest. I mean, come on now. What did I not do? Besides the pogo stick, because I lost my tooth on the pogo stick.
Oh, I remember
Other
that.
than
Hit your
that,
chin, that
I
tooth
was,
went
you couldn't
flying.
beat me. I was the fastest runner as a girl. Like, you couldn't beat me in nothing. Roller skating, roller blading. It was everything.
As you see, Jackie was the jack of all trades.
That's
Remember,
a good
Grandma
one.
used to call you Jack Spread.
Yeah.
But no, like, what was my favorite? On Oakwood, my favorite moment, Manhunt Boys versus Girls. I legit felt like you was he was in a war zone. Like you be running, like
Sweating.
running hard. No, but I do have a best memory. Remember that time when you and little man was getting a bath? Y'all was like 3 years old. And y'all, Jackie was like the mastermind of all the crazy stuff. Her and little man just ran out the house naked, running through the alley. Ran up the street back down. That was a funny time on Oakwood. But altogether, I feel like that was. I'm glad we moved around there when we was younger, but because I feel like I was able to really, grow up and you gained independence because you could kind of do what you want and be outside all day and you were good because everybody's parents kind of looked after each other.
Yeah, they did because that was during my working days and, Friday nights. I thought I was going to hang out for a little bit. Charity was 13, but I knew I had Miss Terry across the street. All I had to do was make a phone call. Hey, look, can the kids go? Sure, they all right. Go on, do what you do. Get back home, whatever. And not going to know I'm home, but most nights they would stay there for the rest of the night. I wouldn't see them the Saturday morning.
Was probably there anyway.
Right. We was going to be there if you was home or not.
And if I wasn't there at Ree's house,
Hey, remember when Erica Day used to drive us to get pizza?
Oh man,
It'd
be late at night
that
too.
Little Ford Explorer.
Everybody piled in there. I'm the smallest person on somebody's
because
lap.
Jackie was my little tag along. Charity, can I come outside with you? Charity, can I go? Mommy, Charity won't let me go. Let your sister.
But I was cool, so it was okay. Yeah,
it was a couple of times they used to be, Jackie gotta come too.
Well,
Yeah,
of
my
course,
sister
because
gotta
I'm a
come.
little kid, but we had good times. I was
remember
funny.
that time somebody spilled the pizza. Yo, we was getting a pizza. It was the middle of the night, and the pizza slid off the box, like all of it. And Jackie just sit there. You know how somebody pointing like they're not trying to bring attention. She won't point and say, "Somebody spilled the pizza."
Oh my god, it was just so awkward. Like it was funny. Oh my god.
Speaking of like being scared to put attention, the other best saying for moms is, first of all, check your tone. Kind of hard in our house because we all loud. I think we're the loud family out of everybody. What you think, mommy?
Sure.
Don't try to be quiet on here. Why you trying to be quiet on here?
I'm not trying to be quiet, but I just won't go there today. I'll try to be nice. It's Mother's Day.
Hey, Jackie, remember that time when you performed at the Kennedy Center? That classic picture?
Oh man, yeah, that's a classic picture.
I should post that for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Wait, I think it's been a Mother's Day picture already before, but it's pretty
you already used
recyclable. I think it's pretty recyclable.
That would be a good meme.
Oh yeah,
you should have posted them and like, you didn't get my wind chime.
Oh no, we're gonna get the wind chime.
You tired?
She ain't leave it.
No, but let's carry on, please.
All right, so number 5, stop all that crying before I give you something to cry about.
I think everybody's aware of that one. Kids just screaming for no reason. And if they want to keep screaming, then you got to kind of tap that little butt back there and make sure they got something to cry for real.
But when you make me cry, I'm already crying. I'm just going to get louder.
No, a lot of kids hush that mouth up. Got to raise the hand. They understand. Up time for me to shut my mouth.
Jackie?
Some,
because I remember that. Remember that picture? I feel like I was always the person getting the embarrassing pictures. Remember that time I took a picture of you and you was like looking like you was doing a river dance in the kitchen?
I don't know. I will have to give more description.
I'll find that picture. Because you like this. Mom trying to get them ankles. Did you?
I'm weak.
I hit the highs, man. All right. The classic. You got McDonald's money.
Don't understand that one.
We didn't really eat McDonald's. We was a Wendy's type of people.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
you be like, Mommy, Happy Meal with a McDonald's. You got McDonald's money?
Yeah. But I always had a comeback, I'd be like, yeah.
Because she was dancing for the $20.
Either that or because I knew if I asked, I mean, I already had the money. I was prepared.
Jackie held on to her money like no other tomorrow.
The miser.
To the point I lost it from hiding it from myself.
Count it 3-4 times a day.
$4.
Look, money goes a long way. Always keep a piggy bank.
Do you think that's a principle that you hold to this day, that you be trying to save your money now?
I try to save my money, but being in college and trying to support yourself, you kind of can't do that because you kind of want to have a life. So it's fine being broke.
Yeah, I don't like being broke. I be trying to be out in these streets, as mommy like to say, because there's always something going on.
Yeah, I'm a hustler. Drive Uber, drive Lyft. Might sell you a cake or two. But I'm a hustler.
So you a baker.
I hustle. Whatever
Remember,
way
okay,
make some money.
speaking on Oakwood memories, when I was raising money to go to Egypt, legit had me walking up and down the street.
With some really good fish.
Yes, we did a fish
plates.
fry out the window. We was on the first floor, and we had the window of the kitchen, like the drive-through. Me and Miss Rose was walking up and down the street with the notepad.
And I can still smell it.
And delivering them like I was Yum's carry out.
But yes, when she did go to Africa, I did all kinds of things to raise money, from delivering phone books, which was a very manual job, took forever. Pick the books up, thousands, in my little car, sit them on the curb, package them up, then had to take them and drop them off in the neighborhoods. It was a lot of work. But we hustled it up, and she made it to Africa. And I think she enjoyed the trip.
What do you mean? I always talk about that trip. Do you think, where do you think that hustler spirit came from?
Gotta have money. You know, you're not gonna get it from anybody. You gotta know how to make your own money. And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get it.
What's one of the biggest lessons you've learned as far as hustling? And do you think sometimes, like, being a mom pulled out more of that hustler spirit?
Well, yeah, because I'd always like for my kids, if they asked for something, that they were able to get it. However, I had to go about getting it. I didn't want them to feel deprived because I was a single parent. I just wanted to make sure they got all that they needed, and especially for school. I was always rough on them for school, all the way down to the parent-teacher conferences. It got to the point that my kids wouldn't even go with me because if the grades weren't right, I'm going to pop you right there in front of the teacher. No questions asked. And then go sit there and listen to the teacher and then listen to you lie about the teacher.
I never lied.
Say it again.
I never lied.
But Jackie just stopped going with me. She's like, Mommy, you can go. I'm not going. Because
You're not about to embarrass me
in front of nobody again.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Well, that's why she's still in college now, getting a degree. As I tell all kids, just because you feel that you have no money, there's a way to go to school. And don't worry about the bill till after the bill comes, because look at all these doctors and lawyers. They went to school too and still got bills on their plate. So go to school, get that education, because you need an education to get paid. And I told my baby girl, you like money, so you better get a degree that's going to pay you some money, because you like money. So I hope she listens to her mother and go out
making
here
that face, y'all,
and get an internship. She's about out of Alabama A&M as an Uber driver. I find connections for her, all of that good stuff. But she don't want to listen because they so into the social media and think that's how you get a job. But it ain't what you know, it's who you know. And they better start taking some daggone advice.
And she lights the cigarette like Lil the kind of thing. It's about to start right now. What you have to say about hustling, Jackie? Do you think a lot of it's from seeing mommy, or
Um, I'm gonna be honest. I probably don't have much of the hustle mentality in me.
He doesn't.
I I've never really had to rely on much but my natural brain. So putting effort in wasn't really me. That's
I
it.
can respect it. I think seeing mommy hustle made me like, oh, I'm kicking in the overdrive. Like, I feel like I be working like I'm trying to. I don't want to say it, but I'm really like out here trying to make sure my pocket's not thin because I'm right now trying to save and still be able to have a life and still be able to pay my bills and then some. So I feel like seeing mommy, especially now, even having to just drive, like Lyft and Uber, like I'm sorry, I couldn't do that all the time. But just seeing that, I'm like, shoot, if she could do that, I could work and have this part time, even though I'm tired, and make it work. And I think I'm about to start back doing DoorDash just to keep the.
Well, yeah, I lost my job in 2013, which is the year that Jacqueline was graduated in 2014. And I was worried about her going off to school. But I will say that since I have been out of work, we haven't missed a beat. We meaning if one of us got a couple coins in our pocket, we all got a couple coins in our pocket. We never had our phones turned off for no reasons. Charity would use her little school loans, make sure the bills was paid. Once I start receiving some type of income, we just all look out for each other. And I just hope they continue that. Even as they get older, they got to look out for each other because they all they got.
Dirty ENT. we got. All right. I feel like I'm glad that we started with the list because it's bringing out other conversations I never thought about. What y'all think?
How long is this list?
I'll go halfway. We on number 7 out of 21.
All right.
All right, let me find one that like really fits us right now. Oh, this one is one I really never got. You smelling yourself.
I got that one.
Explain what's your take on it?
Well, I mean, of course, with me just, I guess,
go ahead, talk.
I don't know what she really meant by it, but I'm assuming when they say that, it's because you think you're cute, but you're not cute, because that's their other favorite thing to say. But I don't know. I guess it's more like when you're confident in yourself, or when you just feel like, you're cute, or you don't have to do much, then that means you're smelling yourself, maybe, because that's how I'm taking it.
Well, actually, I'm looking at the description to that, and that's kind of what she said. But for most black mamas, saying that smelling yourself means that you out there chasing them boys or you out there chasing them girls.
Oh, my goodness. Well, see, then I learned something new. Really? I had all male friends. Is this what you thought my male friends were?
Hey, I know.
Oh, my goodness.
She tried to play it cool, but she's like, I don't know what Jackie really doing, but you're smelling yourself.
So that's what that meant. Well, I was wrong all these years. Well, no, I wasn't smelling myself. I would just hung out with boys.
But actually, as I just stated to you, young lady, that's
Oh,
what the
so you were
description
wrong.
says. That is
It says this is usually said by black mamas when you begin to think you're too cute or too good for your own good. It's a warning to humble yourself before mama come and humble you.
Oh, so in other words, I was cute and she just thought all these boys was hanging around because I was cute. I'll take that. I'll take
I
that.
didn't say that.
I don't think mommy ever said this one, but when you get in the store, don't touch. She said that to Jackie a lot. I remember. Don't touch nothing. Remember that time in Waynesboro when you was cutting up and mommy went and yanked you up and that white lady came out of nowhere and took us, don't you do that. This is my child. I do what I please.
And her grandmother from Virginia, she was scared. Just leave it alone. I got it. But then the lady got in her face. And what did she do? She got the same attitude I got. After she gonna tell me to be quiet, now she fussing at the lady too. This is my granddaughter. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. So, they can kind of ran in the family.
Yeah. Oh, instead of is this your little friend? Mommy's favorite is young man.
And little friend.
She be saying little. She ain't never said little. Well,
You say it.
oh yeah. Talk to your little friend lately. Like, what's your? I'm trying to get her to stay into the show. She over here twiddling her thumbs and stuff.
I am into the show, but I have no comment on that.
You don't have nothing to say about the little friend? All right. We're getting Jackie's manager, Justin, to go check on the food. We're currently trying to get Mother's Day dinner together, and I think the broccoli's burning. So if you want to smell what broccoli smells like burning, don't pay attention to it for about 20 minutes and you'll see. Some of these other ones, I feel like Mommy never really said. The stop running in and out of the house one, I think, is one that we really utilized when we was in Waynesboro for those trips.
Yeah, your grandma will get on you. Stop running in and out the house, in or out.
Jackie, what is one of your things that you take from Mommy that you want to make sure that you keep going as you get older? Like different thought processes, different ideals, things like that.
Definitely just making sure my kids have what they need. That's probably number one.
And if it's a number two, since you start numbering?
No.
Okay. I think for me is that
You take care of your kids will take care of you.
That's true. Go
To
ahead,
a
what you
certain
about to-
extent.
And what is that extent?
It's more than just. Well, okay, it depends on how you explain take care, but yeah.
So what do you mean by take care, Mommy?
If you do right by your kids.
Like, what do you mean by take care? Is it like...
I mean, if you always show attention to your kids, if you, as I said, do right by your kids, and your kids, they'll do right by you. I mean, I don't know any kind of other way to say it. I mean, as I said earlier, I've been out of work since 2013, real work. And hustling just started, 3 years ago. And from in between that time, little Charity was trying to hold the things down that she could hold down, and we was trying to hold Jackie together in school. So I think we did pretty good. That's what I'm saying. We kind of look out for each other.
I think one thing from Mommy is, I mean, even though I feel like y'all don't like it, sometimes I like the fact that I could speak my mind, like, across the board. Like, a lot of people's like, you say everything that's on your mind, but I'd rather get it out than hold it in. Even though sometimes it still might push buttons or I might still be annoyed, I just feel like once it's off my chest, I'm good. And also just being a hustler is one thing that, to me, is something that I want to pass on to the next generation of my kids and your kids, Jackie. What things do you...
Just don't sit back and let everything be handed to you. We weren't born with silver spoons in our mouth. So if you want one in it, you got to put it in it.
So what's some things as you grew up that you made sure that you put into us?
I guess maybe respecting people.
The people.
Do right by people.
So I think one thing that I think me and Jackie can both say we got from our mom is our taste in music. What do you think?
Definitely.
Like, I think Mommy had us listen to stuff that our other friends' parents didn't. What's some of your favorite albums? You know, on road trips, it was always certain albums that Mommy would play to get down the road to Waynesboro. Or a song.
I need an example. I'm bad at naming stuff.
Like, for me, my favorite was like 6th grade when first Jill Scott album came. Who is Jill Scott? I knew that album front to back without even the song coming on, I knew what the next song was gonna be.
To be honest, I got that confused with you and Auntie Hope. I didn't know if it was you that was playing Jill or her. So
Or that Chuck Brown at the 9:30 club.
yeah.
Time to giddy up. Wind me up, Chuck. I love you so much.
Yeah,
Wind
that
me
was played
up,
a lot.
Chuck. You're spoiling me, y'all. Why? I want to start off easy. Nah, nah, nah. What's your favorite?
I really don't have favorites. I just like different musics. I don't know who artists are. I don't know who make them. I just listen to music, and you could ask me who made it, and I couldn't tell you, but I know the music.
So that's funny because we're going to play a game. Who sampled? Oh, wow. Yeah. So we're going to start with the more newer song. It may not be like current, but we're going to start with the more newer song. You'll probably know that offhand. But then I want you to tell me who sampled it, okay? So we're going to start with the first one. I want to know who the artist is. And if you know the name of the song, it's bonus points. So like I was saying, we're going to play a game. This song is not necessarily a song that's being played on the radio now unless you're listening to a certain station. But I want you to name this song. Also, we'll name the artist because you'll know the artist. And then if you, bonus points, name the song. And then I'm going to play where they got it from. And that'll make it even fun. I just want to see if y'all really know y'all music. So y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Mariah Carey. Well, she was easy. That's Mariah Carey because she can squeak her voice.
All right, and what's the name of the song?
Couldn't tell you.
That I don't know.
Fantasy. And then they have the remix with Old Dirty Bastard. And they're like, whoa, New York's in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. So can you guys tell me, I'm going to play where they got it from, the beat.
So what are we looking for?
So, did y'all know that was sampled from that song?
Yeah, I did.
You
I knew that was the beat you were trying to pick out. I just didn't know the name of that song either. So I couldn't tell you who it was.
So, do you know this your era, mommy? You know this song, right?
I can't hear it.
We were just playing it.
Oh, the song we just played?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you know that's where Mariah Carey got the beat from?
Oh, no.
You didn't know that?
No, I told you.
Listen.
Okay. Oh, okay, Charity. You taught me something.
See? So that's Tom Tom Club, Genius of Love.
Oh.
And then like they even took the part when it was like, what you gonna do when you get out of jail? And then on the remix one with Old Dirty Bastard, he was like, Diddy, I'm gonna do the remix. that was I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh.
And like I really think I got into like sampling and who sampled. Cause mommy didn't play a lot of old music. She played more so the new stuff on the radio now. But when we got XM radio in the car and started listening to the groove all the time.
Yes.
And I'd be like, oh my God, this is that one song. This is Chris Brown said that in the song. And then I just started creating excuse me, guys. I started creating a list. And like it's funny because it's to the point. That's why I kind of wanted to add this segment into the podcast because a lot of people are like, Charity, why do you know all of these songs, where they came from and all of that?
And I don't know who it's by. I don't know who make it. I might like it. I might know the tune. But I don't keep up with the artists. And definitely this what she's asked me about mixing. I don't be trying to go through all of that. Some stuff to me is like not necessary to know. It's like the music.
I agree.
So, what is it that you do pay attention to with the music?
I just
listen
like
to
the beat.
lyrics. The lyrics.
Do you think out of generations, like, because you heard instantly Jackie was like, the lyrics. And then you was like, no, Jackie said the beats and then you said the lyrics. Do you think that's a generational thing where our music really not saying anything anymore, where now you're just listening for the cool beat?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of old songs, like a lot, and I probably know all the words. But I guess now it's more the beat. When I was younger, I didn't know what I was saying, so of course it wasn't the words. It probably was still the beat, but it was also probably, because everybody else liked the song. So
Why do you say the lyrics?
Well, I say the lyrics because that's what I listen to. I mean, in the newer music, yeah, it's mostly the beats that gets the music through and gets it played on the radio because they ain't saying nothing.
So, like, why do you cater to listen to a lot of the newer stuff versus the old?
Well, I listen to all music because I like all music. The beat gets it, lyrics get it. I don't know. I just like music. And I guess from being around the younger kids, i.e. mine, and I got a lot of nephews, and just hearing what they listening to. And some is catchy, and some of it they could keep.
So what about Lil Wayne you like the most?
I like Lil Wayne. He's pretty cool. I don't know. I just like his music. I like Chance. I like his little music. It's different people I like. But I'm not like got favorite artists, none of that.
So what you like about Snoop?
Hey, there's a lot about Snoop I like. There's a lot about Snoop that I like. As he said, he's an OG now. He been around a long time. I guess I was around when he got started. And the Chronic.
I think it's funny because that documentary that you was watching earlier, he said he was the reason why Dr. Dre named the album The Chronic because he was trying to figure out the name of the album or what he should title the album. But Snoop was saying that on the streets, Chronic was the new name for everything and it's the hottest, so your album need to be called that. And it just brings me to remember when the Chronic 2000 came out, how we had the edited version, but we listened to that album every day.
We did.
We
did. Now I can agree with that one. We did.
Like that album is so. I listen to it now and be like, oh, I remember when Mommy had that tracker. We used to zip the windows.
That's
off.
what I was getting ready to say. And I had an old friend that Jackie used to listen to music with, and she was singing stuff that I'm like, where did she get that from? Riding home from school, listening to it in the tracker, and then it come on the radio, and I turn around, and Jackie is just in pre-K kindergarten, and she knowing all the damn words. I was tripping out. Her and my ex-friend had some little crazy song that he had her singing all the time.
That Jay-Z song when Marcy raised me.
Yeah.
Booty Baby City.
it's called Song Cry.
No, that's not Song Cry.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
That's Song Cry, the one she talking about.
No, Song Cry is Don't You Ever.
That's the one I used to always sing.
No, it was some song.
It was another
that Tyrone
song.
had you singing all the time, and I'm like, where the heck?
It was either Jay-Z or Eminem.
Oh, you used to love Eminem.
Because I loved him. It was only them two.
No, but Jay-Z, let me find it. It was the song Jay-Z, and he said Marcy.
Well, we knew that whole album.
That was like the Life and Times of Sean Carter, S. Carter.
No, that was the blue cover.
Oh, the blueprint, the first blueprint.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me find it. It was like Marcy raised me, booty babysitted, da 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 da. Oh, I can't think of the name of the song, guys. Mama Loves Me. There it go. Oh, it's not playing. So you know how Jay-Z and Beyonce took all their music off of YouTube. So currently cannot find it.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like that's one of the main initiatives they had with Tidal was like really like owning rights and things like that to their music. Yeah.
So
You didn't
isn't that on Apple?
Most of his albums aren't on Apple anymore.
Really?
You can only find like 2 of his albums on Apple.
Stop playing. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah. Like that's why they, were really pushing like even Beyonce's Lemonade that came out, what was that, 2016 when Lemonade came out. You had to purchase it if you wanted it on your iPhone. Like it's now just been added to Apple Music like a week ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're
Like
true business people.
yeah.
They all about making that money.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool. So I'm sorry guys can't find that Mama Loves Me song. But that's one thing I can remember, and I really wanted to play that game with you guys. I thought y'all was gonna know the names of the songs and stuff since we always listen to music. But what's some of the coolest parts about summertime with us? Like all the road trips or
Yeah, we had a lot of road trips. As I said, didn't have a lot of money, but I'd always figure out how to go on those little 2-3 day excursions for free.
now the people be calling my phone annoying me. Do you want to go on vacation? No, I don't want to go on a vacation. They be just hanging the phone.
Well, we
up.
did a lot of vacations on those. We even did things that a word that we used from Wilberforce University, which was a Hannigan, which just means you don't give a nothing about nothing. We done went up to Ocean City one day, just riding.
I remember that.
We went shopping for back to school and just started riding towards Ocean City and stopped at a gas station and asked the man, how close are we to Ocean City? Oh, it's just right down the street. Well, first of all, we rode for another 2 hours. And when we got there, it was dark. We didn't have a room because, like I said, it wasn't planned. So we went and hung out on the amusement park until that closed. And then when that closed, we seen that, the marina is still open, so let's go fishing. Well, me, Jackie, and my little ex, we go to the bay or to the pier, and we start fishing. Charity laid in the back of the truck. But while we out there fishing, all I kept catching was them big old horseshoe crabs that we scared of.
Every time.
And then it got foggy and dark. So then Jackie, we made our little bunk up in the Tahoe too. And then the next morning, we woke up and headed back to D.C. So what did? We slept in the truck. We did a little Halligan for the night. We just did what we had to do to make it through the night and then drove on back home the next morning.
Random
That was
adventure.
funny.
What's one of your favorite trips, Jackie?
That was probably my favorite trip. I was gonna say that trip actually, like, cause this is still so funny to this day. Like, it was a hilarious night. But okay, well, I do love Virginia Beach. That was, of course, all my favorite trips, like hands down.
I remember I didn't go to my 6th grade graduation to go to the beach with Booty and Hope and all of y'all. It's just funny. I'm like super taller than y'all. Mind you, I'm one of the
That was your graduation?
Yeah, I didn't go to my 6th grade graduation to go to the beach. Look, so
I went to the graduation, which was on the Spirit of Washington. So I got her diploma and everything. I did the graduation spiel while she was in Virginia Beach with her aunties.
What?
she walked the stage for me.
What in the world?
So to compare the generations, what's your favorite store and why? What is your favorite store?
Story of...
Store.
Oh, store?
Store.
A favorite store?
Store.
A store?
To shop.
I don't have a favorite store. You know what, right now? I really don't like going into stores. I'm more of an online shopper because stores are just so overwhelming. If I'm going for one thing, I don't need to see 50. It's just too many things to look at, especially with New York Company. I like New York Company, but I prefer online versus going to the store Because when you're online, if I know I'm going online to look for a pair of white pants, that's all I'm going to look at. If I walk in the store, I'm going to see pants, dresses, shirts. No, so I'm really an online shopper. I don't really have a favorite store anymore.
You, Jackie?
My favorite place to shop and I just lied. Not shop, to make a wish list would be Dolls Kill. I don't really shop that much actually. If I buy something, it's random. It was on sale. I'm be honest. That's probably the only reason I bought it. It was on sale. I like bargain hunt. It's just everything's so cheap. I don't know. And of course the thrift store. But there's no good ones in Huntsville, so.
Well, they're closing all the thrift stores in the Washington, D.C. area too. We don't understand.
Because they're trying to make way for all these new people in D.C.
Well, she's in Huntsville. She just says she can't find any either. Maybe they're closing down all of the thrift stores for one reason or another.
No, they have them. They just have really bad stuff in them. I mean, no one has any type of style here. No one's.
So when they're getting rid of their old stuff, it's
really old stuff. It's something you're not gonna buy.
Oh,
you know, when you go to thrift stores, you're imagining them thrift
vintage
videos you see on YouTube. Girls got polo shirts and Tommy Hilfiger and Levi jeans that look in great condition. These ones here, you're not finding name brand. You probably didn't found somebody's, they didn't sold that up and took it to the thrift store because it didn't come out.
Well, that's because you're here in the country too. You are in the country.
Yeah.
Speaking of country, what's the thing that's not making you leave DC ever?
Right now, I'm not leaving DC because DC right now is on and popping. Yes, there's a lot of gentrification going on, but I have no problem with that because it just woke the city up. DC to me used to be a little country place, but now the city is, as my kids laugh and say, the city is on lit. It's on lit right now.
She said that yesterday. I just was hoping she said that today. The city on lit. Not it's lit, it's on lit. Like for me, I'm not in DC no more, but when I see all of the gentrification every time I come home, it's not comfortable because I don't know where anything is anymore. Everything is so spread out and different. And then even seeing like that Don't Mute DC, the fact that it is waking the city up as far as all of the pop-up go-go's they're having, but it shouldn't have taken for somebody to try to take a culture that's been here before you even thought of living in DC for you to change it. That's what I don't agree with.
Well, I'm not even speaking on the go-go side of the issue. The city is just woke. I mean, whatever way you want to look at it, there's a lot going on in DC now that was not before. The city does not shut down at 2 a.m. Clubs don't close at 2 a.m. anymore. The clubs are open to 4 or 5 in the morning. There are people out in the streets like all night. Whereas before, DC, after 2, it was like a ghost town. But no more. It is lit.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I've noticed that a lot of people I went to high school or just elementary or that I grew up with in general are going back to the city, which we didn't think like we were going to do that. All of us was like, after we leave, we not coming back. But a lot of people are going back. A lot of people are becoming teachers and, trying to give back. So, I mean, I think it's not completely gentrification. I think it's just trying to improve and just grow. And I appreciate it, especially all the construction. Like, I mean, hey, you need that. So you gotta grow.
Get a job, civil engineer.
Possibly, maybe.
Like for me, I can see myself going back to DC later in life. Like after I've done my world tour and, met all these movers and shakers throughout the U.S., I would go back to give back. Like, maybe teach a class or things like that. But right now, I just really want to experience other places before I move home. Like, it would be cool to be home and, be my mommy and, the rest of our family. But right now, I feel like I need to make my name known other places before I run back home. Not to say run back, but go back home.
But if at home is where there's something for you, why not?
Like, what's going on that you think I would benefit?
They're doing a lot of production. You ran to Atlanta because of Atlanta having all this production and things going on. Right now in Washington, D.C., as people watch TV, there are a lot of shows that are being produced and filmed in Washington, D.C., meaning that the production industry has opened up to what it was when you were younger. I mean, driving Uber, hate to keep saying that, but I had an exec in the car, and it was a lady. And she, I can't remember the films, but she's worked on a lot of big films, weekly shows and other commentary shows. And I just think there's a lot going on in the city for the production world right now.
Do you see yourself living anywhere else besides DC ever? Like, if me and Jackie decides to stay in the South.
I really don't like the South.
Me neither.
Say it again, Jackie.
Me neither.
If anything, visit. But I could not live in the South. It's just not for me.
Me neither.
I think for me, eventually I will move out of Atlanta. But right now I think I'm finally starting to get in a space where I'm doing a little bit more than just working a regular job and things like that. Like, I'm branching out and doing more here. So once I do more here, then I'll make my next move.
Don't get me wrong. You can make some really good money because there's absolutely nothing you can do with your life here but go to work and sleep. But at the same time, having a life here is completely different because your life is not just with just you. Like, that's family and all that other kind of stuff. And personally, no offense, I would never raise my kids to go to a school in the South. So that's my main gist.
Your main reason why you don't think you can.
Well, I'm glad she touched on that because, a lot of educator, a lot in the school systems, but just what I see and I've heard from people in the South, they're still not giving at least the black kids a decent education. I just don't understand it. It's totally different. And mind you, I'm still in the South because it's below the Mason-Dixon line in Washington, D.C. And I know you hear where a lot of the schools are maybe closing and things of that nature, but I think that they give the kids a pretty well-rounded education in D.C.
Yeah, that's one thing I did say. I feel like at home I was able to learn a lot deeper than just the general Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. When it came to Black history, we learned the nooks and crannies. Like I said on the first episode, we had to, when we did papers for Black history, it wasn't just, write about who you hear about all the time. They gave us a list of people that you couldn't write your report on. And when you went to do your report, you had to kind of dig deeper to find stuff. Like, the fact that we grew up in Southeast and Frederick Douglass' house that he, lived in when he worked at the Capitol and later died in is walking distance from our house. So, like, we have Black history and a lot of history in general in DC. So I was fortunate for that, but our teachers made us dig deeper than what we could just walk outside and see. What you think?
I agree. And I completely forgot what I was about to say. Dang.
It was something about Black history. And
I was about to say, shout out to, of course, the class of 2014, but
of what
McKinley
school?
Technology High School, because we are number 4 on the list of top schools in the city. So don't ever, and I'm going to just end it with that, period.
Yeah, they were a little gangster in 2014, but I'm McKinley Technology High School class of 2008. The first class to graduate after being there for 4 years when we reopened. What about you, Marvella? Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Waynesboro, Virginia, where, of course, we were not taught any Black history. That's why I'm glad my kids did get to learn things because they have taught me a lot of things that I did not learn when I was in school. So I appreciate Washington, D.C. for what it's done for my little cheering.
I appreciate the field trips. I appreciate the field trips with the free lunch. I appreciate the field trips to all the amusement parks I never would have ever went to. I appreciate all the, aftercare programs. I appreciate all the summer camps. I appreciate all the free stuff. Like, I'm just being serious. Because coming down here and meeting all these people, and they're like, I never went to aftercare. I never went to summer camp. And I'm like, what in the world did you do with your life?
We lived for aftercare. Like, aftercare was like that was it was an extension of school, but you did more fun stuff, and it was more fun learning when you were there. And you didn't have to worry about walking home and stuff
By yourself.
Because I got some. Can I tell this story, Jackie? When we was in elementary, so we 6 years apart. This girl in like pre-K or kindergarten, so that means I was in 5th or 6th grade. And aftercare didn't start for like a week or two after the school year, and we would walk to my friend's house that lived in the neighborhood. Jackie was so stubborn that she did not want to leave because the day before mommy picked us up. So she just knew, oh, she coming to get us. I'm not walking. I left her at the school because it was so bad. Like being an older sibling and having to make sure that they did the right thing. It was always hard. And then my mom got on my throat being the oldest. Why were you so hard on me?
She just lied. She was not hard on her. Oh my gosh, y'all.
What you mean?
Even mommy is laughing and smiling at that one because she know that was a complete lie.
How's it a
Really?
lie?
Who was I ever hard on anybody and for what? Really? You had your
Really?
first drinks with your mommy. Well,
You try to get locked. Amber forever. My Amber friend. I have 2 Amber friends, but Amber, shout out to Would You Wear. It was the winter break after our freshman year in college, and we took tequila shots. That was a lot of fun. That was at Marlbury Plaza. The apartment, it had a corner store in the bottom. I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute. Let's ask another question. What's the best college memory from you guys?
just going to Wilberforce University is just memories enough. Our school was so small, you could not help but know everybody in the school. I mean, really, all of our classes were in one building, the King Science building, and it's still today. So a lot of people don't like when we say we had a very family-friendly atmosphere, but it was. I mean, even to this day, when you look on Facebook, people are wishing other people's parents happy birthday, passings, sympathies go out. It's just a very close-knit school. And I had lots of memories from Wilberforce University.
What's one that stands out the most?
Oh, gosh, the toga party. The toga party we had, I think we were freshman or sophomore, and they had a big toga party in the student union. And we had a blast. Yes, we did.
What about you, Jackie?
I do not have any best memories from my past years in college.
And why is that?
I don't. I mean, I have some memories of hanging out, but it wasn't with any college friends nor on campus.
For me was walking over to Central every day. I mean, it was a lot that happened when I was in school. But I think it was just funny because I would be at that school and they thought I went there because I was over there so much hanging out. My mom over here talking about, wow, like, oh, you didn't know I was out hanging?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I wasn't in my room. No, ma'am.
Well, I do know my younger child, she ain't do too much in school. The only year she stayed on campus, I would call her on Friday nights telling her to go out. And she would say to me, and do what? Look at the grass? So I do have opposites in my children. One is very outgoing. The other one is just Some days you just don't know. She is
she good?
up and down. One minute she up, the next minute she down. Sometimes you don't know what to say to her because
That was today.
you don't know what attitude she gonna give you. And then the attitudes just come on out of the blue. You don't even know what's going on, but she got an attitude all of a sudden. So you just kind of let her go on about her business. At least I do. And then the other sister be asking, what's wrong with Jackie today? Why Jackie ain't saying love today? Why Jackie this and that? And I just get tired of like, you go ask her. Charity's the sensitive one. She's always worried about something and want to be in control. Even down to us doing this podcast. It's now maybe 9 in the evening, and she wanted to do this at 2:00 when we all had to itis for breakfast. Nobody's ready to talk after you to sit there at a big breakfast, and she trying to get us to talk at 2. Talking at 2 wasn't a good time because everybody was full as bulls and laid down and went to sleep. So now I think it's a great time, and dinner is ready. It's Mother's Day, and it's 9:30. I think we've had a great day. And
So let's end it off with telling, because this is like a mother-daughter situation, what is your best... Why are you sitting there shaking your head? What are some of your cherished memories of being a mom, or the best things if you were to tell a new mom, what would you tell them?
Who's your favorite?
don't have a favorite. They always thought I had a favorite. How can you have a favorite? I ain't got a favorite because I was taking care of the both of them, so they both was favorites. Just one listens a little bit more than the other. One I might talk to every day, where the other one I might talk to her once in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that's because I called her.
So what are your
just don't
joys of
know.
being a mother?
Well, it's just been interesting and watching you all grow and mature, and just hope you all take on some of the things I've tried to teach you over the years.
Like what? Men and boys?
No, I don't even talk to y'all about me and the
Right,
boys.
she tried it.
Oh, see, I tried it. I remember that, but bottom line, that's their business. I'll never forget when I got married and didn't stay together very long, and my mother gonna tell me, well, that was your business, so it's gonna be y'all's business. I ain't got time to be up in y'all's business. That's for you to handle and find out and learn from your experiences.
So what are your joys of being a mother?
Raising kids.
That's it.
Ah, that's funny. I said that earlier.
Just raising kids?
Yeah, that's all.
What are your joys of being a mother to Prince? Jackie.
Watching him sleep. He sleep right now, right next to my foot, and y'all, he is the cutest thing ever.
What's
Who
his
is
Instagram?
Prince?
Oh, okay, y'all. So make sure you follow him on Instagram. His name is Prince Gunna, like Gunna the rapper. Prince Gunna the Husky. He's cute.
So before we end this episode of questions and Black Mama sayings, what do you guys want to leave off with saying?
I would like to leave off with saying I hope Charity, I hope that she pursues and get the attention from someone that could assist her in all of her endeavors, and just to always make smart moves.
I would like to say this was funny, and everyone have a great night because I'm hungry.
But thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of mommy daughter talk of Loudmouth Love. We'll try to do this again when they're more Jackie's over here doing the dance and I want to eat dance. Remember the potty dance, the Pampers commercial? She's doing it. I'm trying to eat dance. Thank you guys for listening and learning more about my mom and my sister. As always, make sure you go and follow Loudmouth Love Podcast on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Also, follow my personal page, The Real Jubilee, on Instagram. And as always, I leave you here with Charity and my outro music because I have nothing else to say. Bye.